Konnichiwa, fight fans. This is Dion DeLauder here, Martial Arts 411 Magazine. This interview is brought to you by Wolf Gear One Clothing. You can check it out, wolfgear1.com. I'm here with living legend Andy Horne. How are you, Mr. Horne?
I'm doing great, Dion. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. We also have AJ Horne here. AJ competed today at the Terracotta Challenge in beautiful Orlando, Florida that we're at. AJ, tell us a little bit about what it was like to be performing here at the Terracotta Challenge.
Well, once you get, into the ring, you get kind of nervous, but once you start doing your form or whatever you're doing, the nervousness just goes away, and you're, in the zone. It gets really fun.
I can tell you've been doing this for quite some time. How long have you been practicing martial arts?
Well, I think I'll take this one.
Since diapers, maybe?
Well, when he could climb out of the playpen, he would just follow me all over to school and, kicking and punching, mimicking everything we do. And so when he turned 4, I officially put him in the class. And so it's been on and off, but for the most part, he's doing real well.
Excellent. AJ, you're 13, so that's 9 years of training.
He's only 12.
Well, wow. So since 4 years old, that's very impressive. You competed today. What did you compete in, and how did you rank?
I competed in traditional weapons, and I got second place in traditional weapons, and I competed in traditional forms, and I got first place.
Very nice, very nice. You were showing me earlier that nice terracotta trophy that you have over there. Definitely beats the samurai swords and medals that you get at some of the events, right?
Yes.
You already got a little place polished up, set to the side where you think you're going to put that one at?
Probably in my room.
Dad will probably have to help you get it up someplace high so you're not messing around with it roughhousing. It's a really nice trophy. Congratulations on your win today, by the way. Just a little bit of background on Andy, for those of you guys that have been hiding under a rock for the last 30 years. Andy, five-time world champion, Hall of Famer. Tell us a little bit about your career for those that are not familiar with you, some of the younger generation that might not be familiar with the living legend like yourself.
Well, I started my training in 1968 and have been training ever since. I've trained with several people, over the years. My main instructor, John Pachivas, Sr., passed away in 2000. But I've trained with, Bill Wallace and Chuck Norris. I've been friends with those guys for so many years. I've trained with them all, and I had a great time. I also have a 30-plus year stunt career in the film industry.
Yeah, we were talking off camera a little bit. You were telling us about some of the movies that you were just in. Transporter 2, Bad Boys 2, was it? Yeah, so you're still active, still participating in the movie film career industry?
Absolutely.
You doing any choreography for the films, or are you just mostly doing the acting yourself?
Mostly stunts, fight choreography, doing a little bit of that. I have second unit directed a student film for University of Miami student.
Nice.
Did some choreography for a TV show, Burt Reynolds had years ago called BL Striker.
Yeah.
Did a lot of stunt work on that. So, yeah.
I know that you've been, you were telling me that you just had a school that you just recently had to close. It was almost open for almost 30 years at the same location. You just changed locations. Tell the fight fans where that new location is and how they can find out more information about that.
Absolutely. The new school is in Bell, Florida, which is in Gilchrist County, about 35-40 miles northwest of Gainesville. The website for that is AndyHorne'sMartialArtsAcademy.com. And then I also have an organization that I'm the executive director of, and that's the World Martial Arts Kobudo Association.com. Kobudo, World Martial Arts Kobudo Association.com. And it's worldwide. We've got Vietnam, Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Spain,
all over the place.
Yeah, it's literally. And then we have all the the United States, and then in fact James Lee, the promoter of the Terracotta, is my regional director for Region 1, which is Florida, the Bahamas, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia.
Not a bad guy to have as the front man, James Sang Lee, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. James is an awesome guy. Yeah.
Well, Andy, I wanted to take a second. I'm going to reach off camera for a second. AJ actually won one of these fantastic trophies here. I wanted you to be able to just showcase that, if you would, to the fans out here. This is the kind of the prizes that you win here at these tournaments. It's not the average samurai sword. As you can see, it's not just a medal. It's a live replication of the terracotta warriors that were dug up in China. Excellent piece, and I just wanted to show you that. As you can see, they do a nice display. It's got
some weight behind it, too.
Yeah, it's definitely got some weight, and now everybody can't just come out and grab one of these. AJ took first place to get it, so if you want one of these in a trophy case, you got to come out here and compete, guys. That's the bottom line. Andy, AJ, I appreciate you guys taking out your time to talk to us. We look forward to seeing more of you, AJ. Andy, I know we'll definitely see more from you. Thanks again for taking out your time. We appreciate it. One more time, could you give that website address for the fans out there? We want to make sure that if you want to see more information about Andy Horne, living legend, you can always see him at
Andy Horne's martialartsacademy.com or World Martial Arts Kobudo Association.com.
Andy, thanks again for your time. We appreciate it. AJ, we'll see you around. The Underwater Martial Arts 411 magazine.